We are live, guys.
Already? So let me know that just now.
We live over here and then.
Brandon's favorite. Okay, to open up the thing.
Alright, we gonna go live over there. It's 4706.
Oh my God.
It's good. It's all my doors. If it unlocks,
Heard the.
Oh yeah, 47.
Okay, tell me what.
Okay. How do I know what the questions?
it should start to pop up when you see this on here.
I think you have to like go to the live first, then it should pop up on there.
Oh, okay.
Has the live started?
Yeah, we rolling. You should be able to see the post. Yeah. So. Okay. Yep, we're going live.
Yes, ma'am. Oh. Well, a good reading to you?
Oh, yeah. You do, I can see your lips moving, right? They can see your lips moving.
Oh, that's okay. I just feel like I said something dirty.
No, look at your talks to no one, because I'm not on the camera.
Okay.
Thank you. What's up, y'all? Come on in the room. Come chill with us. Have a drink. We are going to have some questions in just a little bit. And a little bit of conversation and some libations. Y'all see this?
Conversations and libations. Yes, that is how we are doing it. Okay. So how are those cocktails?
Yes, they're amazing.
Yeah. So you guys, you double fisting the cocktails.
Yes. I'm both handed, y'all.
Okay, guys. We are gonna get started in just a few minutes. We want to wait a few more minutes and see if we can get some people to come in through and hear this conversation that we have for you guys. It is definitely featuring friendships and romance. All things friendships, all things romance. And we did get some questions from some of you guys, and we are going to answer those to the best of our ability and how we feel. Just want to let you know we are not experts, so don't go to your friend like, they said this and they said that. We just some simple people just trying to have
situation. You can say Toya said.
But what we say is law.
Period.
But if somebody asks you,
You
we
ain't
ain't say
heard
nothing. You ain't hear it over here. So give us a few minutes, let people warm up, and we're going to head back over here. Let's try this drink because it is very, very pretty.
It is.
We got a sugar rim, and it is full to the top. So all you bartenders, when I ask for a drink, this is how I want it filled up. I want to walk real slow away
So you
from
don't
the
have no
bar.
storage?
Exactly. I want to make sure that I'm getting all my $18 worth. So this is how you make a drink, all the way to the rim. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Fill it up to the top. Oh, this is so good.
It is good.
It's good. It's definitely good. And like I said, we have a buzzword. It is this buzzword is not like your typical buzzword, but I say this word a lot, so I plan on you guys getting very tipsy tonight. So I hope you don't have anywhere else to go, because if you do, cancel your plans. I say absolutely a lot, and I'm not even that agreeable of a person, but I'm like, yes, absolutely, absolutely. So every time you hear that word, absolutely, shot. Yes. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce us. I am Alicia, aka Miss Foodie, and that's why you're here on one of these channels, which is Foodiesish page. And we have Toya from Planning Promise. Whoop, whoop.
Hey.
She is such an amazing person, you guys. Like, make sure you go and follow her foundation. And she is doing something that is so amazing. And I want you guys to make sure that you go check her out. She is giving back to the community and making sure you guys have food and socks and things for the homeless people. She is doing such an amazing job. And that is why she is in this seat, because she's great. And over here we have Hershey with Hershey with the scoop. I'm pretty sure you guys seen her on TikTok and Instagram, and that's what she just did.
I did a little interview with John B. No, a little slight word. Great guy, great interviewee, such a sweet person. Like, yeah, definitely. So check that out.
Yes, and we all know John B used to sing us to sleep back in the 90s.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, a lot of They Don't Know, and just a bunch of wonderful music. And she interviewed who else?
Oh, Genuine was Thursday.
Oh my.
With the baby hair.
The same OG was
Right.
Thursday.
I told you the homie themselves.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
Doing a little work.
Okay, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, so we are in good company tonight. So we're going to kick this segment off with topics of friendships.
Ooh.
So I wanted to start off with that viral video. I'm not going to say who it was, because I don't want people, followers to try to jump on me and jump in my throat. But everybody's seen this video to where she was like, my friends gotta look like this. I want my friends to, if you don't look like this, you can't be in my clique. You can't do nothing. Your body gotta look like this, your hair gotta look like this, your makeup gotta look like this. Everything has to be on point. So I wanna know, is that okay? Is there ever a time that you can go to your friend and say, girl, you ain't looking too good, you ain't looking too spiffy, I need you to change your hair in order for us to go out, in order for us to get into these places, I need you to look a certain way. Why are we not accepting our friends as they come? I feel like you.
I don't know. I think I need another drink first. So what you're asking us, is that acceptable?
Yeah, like, do you feel like it's ever okay to be like, you don't look a certain way, I don't want you hanging with me. Your hair doesn't look a certain way, I don't want you hanging with me. You don't have the latest bags, or you don't have the latest shoes. You don't look good enough to be in my group of friends. So do we have standards when we go and meet friends, or when we go out and hang with people, or we like, oh yeah, I think I could kick it with her because she got the package of what I'm looking for. Is that acceptable when you're trying to build a friendship?
So I have some feelings.
I
have feelings. Ultimately, I feel like you need to, if I'm going to call you a friend, I'm accepting you as a person, who you are, your essence, all of that. However, I have, and I'm just speaking for myself.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you can get in a rut.
Mm-hmm.
As a woman, we have a lot of hats. Many things happen. I've had good girlfriends be like, hey sis, you might want to change because we're going out here. I don't think it was meant to be malicious. If I'm wearing, just really baggy clothes, or something that's just kind of, if we go into a nice restaurant or nice club or somewhere, a little more dolled up, I think it's okay to be like, hey girl, why don't you put this on? You'll look a little more jazzy if you put on a little body count, a little yang. But I feel like for that person, I know the video you're talking about.
I know y'all heard it.
It's
time.
time.
I know y'all heard it. It's time. I did early on. I told y'all.
I don't know. I didn't hear it. I don't know. I'll do it. I'll comply, but
All
I'm
right. Shot number 1. Jeez. Okay.
My God.
All right, that's kind of smooth.
That looks.
And then I gotta chase it with
Yeah,
that.
it'll come up.
Yeah.
I think within reason. Ultimately, within reason, I think it shouldn't be malice, and I don't think it needs to be a shaming type of thing. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. See, I think what you're describing is a little different, because like I want friends that's gonna pull my coattail like, ooh, sissy, like you falling off, like what's going on? Like you normally don't come out like that.
Yeah.
But saying like, oh, you gotta have this, drive this,
Yeah.
wear this, or do this just to be in my company.
Mhm.
Like that's pineapples for me. That's unacceptable.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. But I definitely think, and again, as far as standards, yeah, you gotta have like, I got soul standards,
Yeah.
like. I mean, certain things like that, but as far as physical and like materialistic things, I think that's absolutely just unacceptable.
Yeah, because she definitely was going in and it was really based on all.
I didn't see this video.
Girl, she was like, I need girls to go in, like I need them to shake, I need them to be able to be thick, like you got. She was like, I can hang with skinny girls, but skinny girls can't go with me to the club, and I was just like, what?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, she was like, she need big.
Was she
booties.
under 30?
I believe she. is.
Okay, well then next question. I'm
I
just
believe
saying,
she
you
was.
got to start it next time. I think that
Absolutely.
could be your opener.
That
Then
was-
we can answer it more properly.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you know what? Even if so, I think it started to put a realistic expectations on girls and how it is that they supposed to look, because a lot of the parts that she was saying that she need from girls and her friends that's in her clique was bought parts. Really,
Okay.
it was bought parts. And when people called her out on it, it was one of those things like, ain't
She
it?
just got-
Like go buy it too. And so it was one of those things like. This is not, and you. I feel like when you go in and you have these celebrities that you look up to, and they say this is how I want people to look, and these younger girls or even grown-ups too are looking up to
seriously.
these young girls too,
for sure.
and they're saying like, oh, well, if she said it and I kind of agree with how she feel, then I'm gonna need the rest of y'all to fall in line with her too. So it's like it's really a realistic expectation
Right.
on how people are supposed to look when they go out. It's like, girl,
Yeah.
you want this because you went and
It's
bought it.
superficial.
It's very superficial. So I want people to understand, like, listen here, call me out when I'm going somewhere and I'm not really looking like how, if you know I can do better, then call me out then.
Well, your real
And
friends.
even if
But your
not-
real friends gonna be like, man, I had this
Yeah.
top you could wear,
Yeah,
girl. I
yeah,
got these
exactly.
shoes, I got
It's
these
not
earrings,
hurtful.
like, and it's not
Exactly.
hurtful,
I
it's
think
not
what she
malicious.
did was really.
Oh yeah,
malicious.
I think she was
For
really
sure.
trying to be rude to people who really wasn't thick and juicy.
And
You
then
know
have
what I
money,
mean?
and then have
You
money to
know?
make those big purchases.
Exactly.
But you got money
Exactly.
or good credit.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay.
So don't get it twisted. You have those friends that'll definitely that'll call you out, not even necessarily call you out like sis, hey, let's hit this closet
Pull
real
your
quick.
coat to a little
Let's
bit.
spin the closet real quick, because I know you can do
In the
better.
closet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a twirl in your
A
bag.
wheel of
Yeah. Spin around in this closet again, because I've seen some stuff that you picked up that you ain't really put that together too much. But when you're asking people to like change their body parts and different things like that, unless that's what they want to do. If you telling them that I can't kick it with you for that specific reason, then yeah, I'm gonna need.
That's
you
why
to
these
do
ladies
that.
ain't got
So-
no girlfriends though.
That's right there.
I'm just saying.
It's true.
I'm just saying.
Relationships are very superficial now.
Yeah.
And then you go in and you have people like, well, dang, I can't get a friend. I can't find somebody else. It's like you're trying to build a foundation on, I was going to make up a
Yeah.
whole word, superficial.
That's okay. That's okay. You
Superficiality.
had a shot. She had a shot. There's no judgment.
Yeah.
There's no judgment
Oh,
here.
superficiality. That's a word. That's a
Yeah.
word.
So that's a whole word.
It's definitely a word.
It's a word.
Yeah. It's there. It's
So
there.
if you don't find
Yeah.
it, look again.
I heard T.I.
smell
say,
it.
yeah. I smell it, but you don't need to worry about it. So, and that's what's going on.
For sure.
And when you see that type of foundation being built, you better run for the hills, because the moment that you get in the thick of it and you need somebody to come do something for you, they are not going to be there, because they only want you to be the twerk friend at the club. And,
Yeah.
you know, life exists outside the club.
Period.
So like she said, we're going to move on. Okay, so yeah, along that line, how do you guys feel about the topic, hurt people hurt people?
I think it's a real thing.
Okay.
I think hurt people hope you. Ooh, I gotta stop drinking. Y'all.
I know.
Listen, I told y'all when I started sounding like Herb Gotti, cut the tape.
You know what?
I'm just saying, okay? Cut the tape. I think hurt people hurt people. I think that it's not an excuse. I think it's a real thing. I think that the problem is that if people are knowledgeable that I am hurting you, then I think that turns it just becomes malicious. Like it becomes intentional. And I think that I don't know. Listen, I see a therapist every week. Okay.
Oh yes. Clink to that.
I'm just saying.
Wonderful.
Every Tuesday, shout out to Dr. Harris.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, get your life. Get your life. Because listen, I can't keep paying for your hurt. That's all I'm saying.
That is perfect.
I cannot keep paying for your hurt. That's a high cost. That's expensive.
It is.
That's expensive. And I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Did you say it?
I was trying to catch it. I was
going to ignore it.
I was telling you.
I'm just saying.
Listen. As the drink started flowing and pouring, and we listen. I don't know what's in this cup or whatever it is. They both good. And
I look terrible on camera. I'm like this.
That's water. It is hella water in there. It's water. We say that this is absolutely number 2. And we ain't even halfway through.
We only on question 2G.
Yes.
Make sure my wig stay on.
That's what I said.
Listen.
And I need y'all to put some comments in there. I don't see anything that's out of place.
Let me know.
Let me know, okay?
When we get some look, I'm gonna be like, that's how we gotta take to get some. Okay. No, but Toya was definitely making a wonderful point. I'm gonna let go ahead, Hersh, because you know once I get talking, girl.
No, but I agree with what you're saying though. I feel like what both of you were saying. First of all, yes, therapy, get it. Everyone needs it. Even if nothing's wrong, I feel like it's good to just go get your feelings out. But I feel like I agree. Hurt people do hurt people, but I've also encountered people who have been hurt, and because they know that hurt, they're emotionally and mentally mature enough to not bestow that hurt on someone else.
Yeah, they're more conscious about it.
They're conscious about it.
Sure.
And, you know, I feel like hurt does affect you, but I feel like to an extent, you do have some say-so over how you deal with other people. So if you know this is problematic and it's been brought to your attention, I think you need to change that up. Therapy is important.
Back to what we just said.
Mental health, baby. Let's
Yes.
get
it together.
Yes. So from here on out, we don't want to hear, because we are ladies of a particular age. We are. I used to lie and say I was in my 20s.
I'm
But I forgot a couple times, and I was called you black don't crack unless you smoke it, and I was called out so many times. So I am not gonna lie anymore. I am a lady of a particular age, and I ain't gonna tell the truth.
No particular age. Not even a particular age.
I'm single. What we are trying to say is, and we are not aunties, baby.
No, don't
we
do
are
that.
We are still. We are still dipping
technically,
and doing
not
it.
technically.
Yes, my
you know
brother and my sister have kids, but if you call me auntie, I will choke you out.
Don't
for sure.
No, ma'am.
I'm
No.
being an auntie.
I'm not old enough to be an auntie just yet.
I am.
No, like I have nieces and nephews. Shout out to all my babies.
Shout out to the babies. We love them.
But I'm not auntie yet. I'm just a woman.
Let me tell you, I took my baby on a college tour, and this young gentleman named AJ, okay, he out here showing us things. And he had the nerve, he was like, "Stop calling me ma'am." I said, "This sir, don't call me sis. We gonna have a problem."
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Don't do that. I'm just saying, y'all don't do that.
Y'all can call me auntie. It's okay.
At all. And she's younger than me.
But I
But
digress.
you know what? I feel like I done been through stuff, and I done got a little bit to add to life. And I'm like, you know, the young kids, I got some younger kids that, you know, I've seen grow up. They're like little late teenagers.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And they, Auntie Hershey, yeah, Auntie.
I see what you're saying.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's
So
okay.
They
That's
look
okay.
at you like literal auntie.
Yeah.
But if you see me on the street and you say auntie,
That's a problem.
we gonna fight right now.
I see what you're saying. Like you say, you watch grow up.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
My kids' friends can call me. They can.
Yeah.
They gotta put some stank on.
But
it.
yeah, don't
Miss,
randomly call me
ma'am.
auntie.
Yeah,
Because I feel like you trying.
Yeah, my friends'
I see
kids,
what
I'm
y'all
Auntie
saying.
Toya. Like, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
But if I don't know you,
then you
Come
call
out
me
with
auntie,
no, I don't like that.
we got a
it's
problem.
a problem.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm sorry, we digress. We digress.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a sensitive topic.
So what we were saying was,
Hurt people, hurt people.
hurt people. That excuse is no longer valid anymore.
No.
Because we have so many outlets to fix the hurt. You cannot bestow your hurt onto other people.
It is not okay.
It's definitely not okay.
No.
Make sure that you see a therapist. The whole black people don't do therapy.
A lot.
That don't
That's
work
so
no more.
good.
The whole
That's
black
so
people
good.
not
What
serious.
goes on in the house stays in the house. Pineapples. It don't work.
It's not a fact. It's not, none of that is factual at all.
No.
So if you're hurting from whatever that's going on in your life, make sure you see something about that, because you're gonna look up and you're gonna need somebody, and nobody is gonna be around you because you're too busy hurting everybody that you come in contact with, because you have not resolved the residual hurt. So get
You gotta speak that
You better
word.
say it.
Ooh.
That's all like breaking generational curses. Y'all see it.
Yes.
Woo.
Message.
Yes. Those are
Yes.
Okay. Woo! I'm gonna be out there like.
Come on, red
Yes.
table.
Yes.
Absolutely. I knew what I saw across.
I just wanted to say,
I just want to take a shot, y'all.
Okay, Toya said it.
Patty.
I got my three.
Come on, Patty.
Look,
Patty.
we told
You
y'all
got
this
it.
was conversations and cocktails.
Mhm.
You know, on the and this is good. You
It
know what I'm
is.
saying? This is good.
Mhm.
What is this? Good? I can't even.
That's okay. Doesn't
It's
matter.
so good.
It's a particular name.
It is.
It's a particular name.
And if y'all want to come sponsor, we would tell y'all. Can we get a sponsor? Hershey with the scoop.
Hey, Scoop.
Foodiesish.
Gone tax.
Planting seeds of promise.
Gone tax.
I'm just saying.
Listen.
We out here working.
And
We
see
are.
some likes. Hit double tap the screen, baby.
Yeah.
I see y'all.
Yeah.
All right, come
tax.
give us a heart. I'm gonna see a heart.
Listen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Love on us a little bit.
Just a little, because
Just a little.
listen, when I tell y'all the Dino that made these cocktails,
Shout out to Dino.
yes,
Shout out.
he
Dino.
put his
Thank you,
foot
Dino.
all the way in these cocktails. Yes, he definitely did that. And if y'all want to know what it is that we're drinking on, let us know, and we will send a recipe over. And since your girl is all about food and drinks, I will send you the recipe over to make sure that y'all have something, because I'm telling y'all, this, what kind of martini is this? Is this lemon drop? No.
Dino?
That's right. It
Come on,
is,
Dino.
all right. What kind of, it is an orange martini, and I promise you, it is so
It
good.
is.
So
It's
if you
delicious.
guys want the recipe for this, I will send it over to you. Just let me know. Okay.
Okay.
My eyes are crossing, and I
That's
was
okay.
trying
We
not
good-
to make
we
sure
good
that my
until
eyes are crossing.
I start sweating and then I start rambling. Then we okay.
Right.
Go ahead. Next
If,
question.
if we speak gibberish, then you guys know.
Tell everybody just go to sleep. Log off.
Okay, so what is the worst lie that you told a friend or a friend told you? We finna get some views.
Yes. Come on,
Get
sponsors.
it together.
See?
Girl, all that
Second,
lusciousness. All that
I know,
sex.
y'all. I'm about to get off the camera.
Oh, go ahead. Take care of it. Go ahead. We got it.
I can get mine together too. Hold on, Trina.
So, we want to know,
Yeah, after that.
what's the worst lie that you told a friend or that a friend told you? So you see, this is not friend-like, where you have to sit up here and tell your friends a lie. Like little, you know how when you just add a little abbreviation and a little sprinkle on the story that you told, but an outright lie,
A bold-faced lie.
that is not good. That is not good. Like
Well, I'm
you
over here
supposed to-
down sweating.
Oh, that was hot under the water, huh? Okay, I'll start. So I had a couple friends that were pathological liars, and she went and created this whole story like, yeah, Alicia was saying this, and she was talking like with a whole New York accent. I ain't never even seen New York. I ain't never even seen New York until she was on TV. And it was like, she was like, yeah, son, what's up, son? And I was just like, who say that? Like, I'm from Chicago, and I don't talk like that. I don't have an accent. I don't do any of these things like that. So, I had to sit back and be like, well, do I bust her out? Do I say anything? Like, should I continue to let her, flourish in this lie? But I'm like, the lie is making me look bad. And I'm like, there's nobody here to defend me, to know that I wasn't, talking like this. But I'm like, everybody's just sitting here looking around like, I've never heard her say this before. So don't lie to your friend. Don't lie to your friend. Unless you say a lie and you like, girl, I'm about to lie. I'm gonna need you to back me up.
Then
You
that's
have to make
different.
sure
That's
I am
different.
in on the
You
lie.
consulted, yes. You polled the audience. You've done what you need. You've done your due diligence.
Absolutely, because I don't know how to sit up here and lie on the spot. I have to go into
Yeah.
this whole action.
It's premeditated.
And I ain't
Come
never
on.
took a
Come on.
class
Yeah. Okay.
in my life. And if you ask me to lie on the spot, it's not gonna work. It's
It's
be
not
like,
gonna work in
so
my
the
favor.
story happened this way. And when we went down the streets to the store, I saw her and I said, hi to me. That is how you gonna get me in a lie. You gotta give me 5 minutes to get myself together and then I can come at it and that drops. But other than that, don't lie to your friends, okay?
All right. Okay.
Okay, so y'all thought I didn't catch that absolutely.
Oh my.
And I caught that absolutely. And I wish I would have had my bell, because I would have been ringing this bell like ding, 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 ding. But I caught that absolutely. And we're going to have to lower this temperature just a little bit more, because I'm telling you, my wig is about to slide
It's
backwards.
warm.
She took some back end off. Listen.
It's about to
warm.
slide backwards. And I'm not going to be responsible for that slide back.
You don't need to.
You know?
That's what we're here for.
You
Okay?
know, just slide it back to the front.
I got you.
You know?
Y'all ready?
What drink is this for? She's for? I don't know. How else count?
Is it 4?
I think it's 4, 3, 2, 1.
I am not even gonna be mad at this drink that we are. It really tastes like water. Water with a little sparkle. It is really
water.
good.
So wash some water with a little alcohol.
Right.
That's rubbing alcohol.
With a little 99 point, you know. Yeah. It's good.
Probably gonna chase the shot with alcohol though. I
We
don't know
probably
if
should
it's
have had
right.
some water.
I mean, it's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Right.
It's not wrong.
Go with it. Go
Okay.
with it. Okay. So I don't know how heavy this question is or not,
Okay.
but I feel like it's a loaded question. True or false? All things can be worked out with your friend.
No.
No.
Ooh. 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 Why? Why?
Absolutely.
And this is why things can be worked out with your friends.
And they trying to
Things like this. Things like that.
Woo! Yes. I told y'all that was a buzzword. What did I say?
In my head, I said, please do not say that. Please do not say that. And I did it anyway.
Come on, so you bring that cup around here, boo. See, I'm not the only one that says it. All right.
Spicy water.
All right.
Wash it down with that.
I'm being bad like you. At first, I was just letting it marinate, but I feel like
You can't let
I'm
that
chasing
marinate.
it. I feel like I'm chasing
You gotta get
it.
that off your. You gotta get that off your palate.
I need to download it.
You gotta get it off your
We
palate.
getting low on these martinis, though. We getting low.
No, but
We getting low on these martinis.
I don't think that everything can be worked out.
Okay.
No.
No. Especially if it's been multiple. I believe in repeat offenders.
Okay.
I believe in forgiveness. I believe in repeat offenders, and it's one thing, and it depends on what the offense is. Listen, it didn't mess with my family, my money, my pets, because those are things I won't forgive probably.
Yeah.
Jesus will, but I won't. However, I do think that I don't think everything can be worked out, because I don't know. Once you cross me, I don't know. I may act like I ain't gonna probably. No, I'm 41, y'all. I'm probably not gonna act like I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm
And
in a
you
different
shouldn't.
phase in my life.
You shouldn't.
Like, and I don't have a problem speaking to you and stuff, but we can probably never break bread. We can probably never. You ain't gonna probably know my kids' names and things like that. But I'll speak.
I love her.
I'm just saying.
Oh my
I don't
God,
think.
love
I think
her.
when people say all things can work out, I just don't believe it. I just don't.
No.
Yeah.
Because I'm giving you the side eye all day long. If you say it's raining, I'm probably coming outside in a snowsuit.
Well, some things are kind of unforgivable. I think as
Absolutely.
a friend, there's a certain.
I told y'all. What did I say about this word? Toya laughed at me because yes, did she say it? She said it.
I didn't even
She
hear
said
her.
it.
I blocked out the word.
Listen.
She said it. What did I say? Boop. Listen.
Send help, please. The water is
We might need some. We might need to grab some bottles. We might need to get some bottles of water.
It's spicy water.
Yeah, I feel like, and our martinis are loaded in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They're coming, and I knew it. I knew that was a good word. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know it. I really thought that it was.
I see somebody say it depends on what happened. I agree with you. I agree. It depends on what happened.
The word is no. See, you trying to get me
Oh,
caught up.
look at somebody.
I almost cut.
You almost did it.
I really did.
You almost did it. You
Oh,
almost did it.
Lord.
Someone asked, so what's the word?
No, ma'am.
Oh, absolutely.
See,
That don't count.
Y'all okay?
That
was
count.
an example.
That was
That
an
don't
example.
That was
and
an
it was an
example.
inquisitive question.
That
I don't
is
even know if that makes sense. But
It
was
makes
inquisitive.
sense.
Okay.
It is.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as we understand it.
So what I want you guys to do is I want you to make sure you guys are already following whichever 1, 2, 3, whatever it is that you want here. We want to make sure that you are following Hershey with the Scoop,
Yes.
Hershey
Yes.
Sundays,
Yes.
that you're following Foodiesish, and I can tell y'all a story later about how I came up with that name. And we want to make sure that you're following Planting Seeds of Promise.
/ Hustle Girl University.
We want to make sure that you are following those accounts, okay?
Absolutely.
So, what did
I'm
I
gonna
tell
let it
you?
out, okay?
What
Why
did
is
I say?
this word such a hot like?
And I
I
never say that word. I say a lot
I
of
think
different
I
words,
do.
y'all. Y'all ask my son that's listening, that's over here in the background. I say a lot of words, but that's not one of them.
I don't know, and I did not realize. I was wrecking my brain. Like, what word are we? What word are we gonna come up with?
Is y'all gonna take y'all shots?
Oh yeah,
though?
okay.
Look at her. She thinks she's slick, y'all. Y'all see that empty glass that she covered like
Son.
this? Listen.
I don't know which one it is. Since I think it's black. I don't know when and how that word came up so much, but it definitely came up a lot. And I do feel like her eye cross is coming in like 3 seconds.
My eyes are already small.
Yeah, really,
It don't take me, and I got a lazy left eye.
That's okay.
That's why
you cover it with this smooth.
You know you gotta hit that real
Listen.
smooth, like
Yes.
real.
So I think we doing good. Now, what question we on?
Okay,
y'all?
okay.
We done with that one?
Okay.
We know. That's
No,
okay.
we don't know.
It doesn't
We don't
matter.
know.
Let's
Okay.
go. We got something good.
So, as our lives begin to change, how do you continue to cultivate a friendship? Someone that wasn't with you. Okay, say that you have a job and it puts you into a different income bracket.
Okay.
And then the people that you were with before, they're still, at that same level.
Okay.
How do you continue to cultivate those friendships as you continue to grow? Because I've noticed and I've heard people say that, oh, well, this person got this new job and now they acting funny because they don't want to do the same things that they did before. How do you continue to, build those relationships or continue to cultivate that friendship that you had before
See,
when you enter a new part of your life?
I'm sorry. I just want to interject that when people say stuff like that, those not your people.
That's true.
People who say like, oh, she acting funny and she doing this, them not your people. I feel like that when you grow, I feel like, listen, it's been people who have done things when I haven't done things, and like, listen, my friends have gotten cars, stuff like, listen, man, pull up, like, I'm excited, I'm celebrating them, like, cause man, everybody got their time. Everybody got their time, and because you don't have what they have at that time don't mean that you ain't gonna get your time. Like, you gotta be patient, and I feel like you celebrate your people. Like,
Absolutely.
I feel like you absolutely celebrate your people, and I'm a person, listen, I'm a student of success. If I see you winning, listen, I'm gonna pull up, I'm coming sliding right on in and get, and listen, teach me, show me, like, and I
Be
get so
proud of that person.
and celebrate that person. Like, I feel like that just because you reach this level don't mean like, I'm a soul believer everybody can't go. I'm a soul believer everybody can't go. However, the people that you know are supposed to go, like, man, like, I don't know, I'm the person who listen. It's people like, listen, if I win it, we win it.
Yeah.
If I win it, we win it. Because again, it's people that listen, they celebrate me. I get a new car, listen, they got a new car. They know, we pulling up in Toya car. Like, so I don't know. I think that I think it's super weird when people, I don't know, I just think it's extremely weird when people can't. Absolutely.
Like, I feel like
absolutely.
everything that you said is spot on. But I feel like
Y'all heard it.
Oh,
Y'all heard it.
So like,
sweet Lord.
Oh, he
Whoa!
said it twice.
Oh, my
Sorry,
son.
he said it twice.
Listen,
Ooh, I'm
y'all.
sorry.
Oh, and I
Oh,
feel like
she
that was a
got
double
double.
shot. I don't
Yeah,
know.
double.
I don't know.
We gonna need some water. We gonna need some bottles of water over here. We gonna need
This is
some
the spiciest
everything.
water I've ever had.
This is the filthiest water I've ever had. Okay.
Knowledge was dropped, and I asked this question for a reason. I'll tell you why I asked this question. Go ahead, Hershey. Tell us if you want to add to that. Go ahead and tell us.
I would just say, oh, this water is
Thank
spicy.
Ooh.
No, I agree with what Toya said because I feel like it's a hint of jealousy. And here's the thing. The point of getting older is to kind of get new knowledge and to pursue things that you're passionate about and to reap the benefit of what you've learned and accomplished. Sometimes that does take you away from what you're used to. That's just growth. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I have a problem when people want to keep you in a certain, don't even say, it's not even tax bracket necessarily, but just keep you in a certain mindset that's lower than what you've risen to be. I feel like that's really jealousy. So if I'm, wanting to pursue this avenue and it's leading me to kind of rub shoulders with people that are a little bit different, maybe my time is not as available as it used to be. Doesn't mean I don't value the friendship. It's just I'm chasing a bag. I'm chasing a goal. Be my friend and be happy for me.
Yeah,
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? And communicate if you feel like, hey, let's get together. It's been a minute. It needs to be mutual. I feel like sometimes people are a little bit jealous.
Yeah.
And they kind of can mistake growth for, a person is changing up, switching up.
But listen, what if people have changed? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not a bad thing, and that blows my mind when people say, like, you changed. It's like, whoa, well, it's. I don't want to be the same person I was last month, last year, it is like you're supposed, and I think that people get comfortable with who they thought you were or who you were, and I feel like when you change, it's almost like, now you changed, now you want me to change?
Yeah.
Because who I was at 19 is not who I am now at 25.
So people, please stop saying you changed, because I'm going to be in agreement.
Yeah, I have, and I'm supposed to.
Yes,
we change our draws. What's wrong with we're changing and growing and evolving? Every day we are supposed to get better, and that's the thing.
That's okay. Okay.
I'm changing the word. We're changing the word.
The new word is pineapple. The new word is pineapple. The new word is
We're
pineapple.
changing the word. Listen, I told y'all.
I
What did I
don't
tell
live
y'all?
for this, Alicia.
I told y'all to eat before we started. I said, make sure y'all eat before we start. What did I do? I ate a bunch of stuff before we started. And that's what I did because I knew we were going to say it. And I asked this question for a reason because I knew that a lot of people were saying that there's a lot of conversation that's going around friendships where they like, oh, this person changed, they not down for me. You don't sound like a real friend. You are supposed to celebrate your friends. And you're supposed to celebrate their growth. And that's the thing. It shouldn't be any hate. It shouldn't be any animosity. It shouldn't be any jealousy. It shouldn't be any of one of those adjectives that I can't think of right now.
That's okay.
Because there's a bunch of liquor swirling around in my brain.
However,
There should not be any of that that's going on.
I didn't say it.
I agree.
I thought about it.
She did.
I thought about it.
She did.
I thought about it.
And it happened. And,
I thought about
and
it.
you laughed at me.
No, but I thought
And you
about
laughed
it.
at me.
It was something that was on my heart. I didn't say it.
Girl,
It was on my
what did I
heart.
say?
It was on my heart. It was on
It
my
was
heart.
coming. It was
It
coming.
was.
Listen, when you're friends, you should want anybody around you. And what Issa say? I'm rooting for everybody that's black. And when you have your circle of friends and they are doing something good and they are doing something positive and they
Celebrate them folks.
That's all.
Celebrate them
That's
folks,
it.
period.
That's
Celebrate them
it.
folks.
That's it. And
Celebrate
that's
them
all you should do. You should be proud that they are breaking generational curses. They are putting their family in a position to do something different and do something better.
Because I'm telling you, that's cut you off. It's not easy breaking those generational curses like
It's
you
not.
mentioned. trying to, you know, go against the grain of what you've been taught, what you've been trained, what people expect you to be, trying to pursue goals that may be outside of the norm. It is very taxing.
Let's not talk about how uncomfortable it is.
That part.
How uncomfortable it is, because it's uncomfortable now that, man, like, I don't want to lose my friends.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose the people that I've been connected with, I've grown up with. It's uncomfortable. It's extremely uncomfortable. It's extremely uncomfortable. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you're right. We're not gonna stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
Hey.
No, but you're absolutely right. It's very uncomfortable, and it could be you're already mentally trying to battle like your own issues. If it's, you know, sometimes people have a way of feeling like, okay, do I really deserve this? What I'm getting?
Mm-hmm.
You know, what is that imposter syndrome? Mm-hmm. They struggle with that. They battle with the negativity, and it's like then the people I'm riding with don't even see it for me. It's complicated. So just
it's extremely
keep it for your
complicated.
friends. Please.
And listen though, and people listen. Y'all stop shrinking in rooms, and again, this coming from somebody who has like, and it becomes so uncomfortable that you don't even want to celebrate yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's been times I've done things and I won't post it, I won't say it, because it's like, okay, you know what? I know that this person's doing this or going through this or blah blah. Like I don't want people to think I'm right. I don't want people to think I'm better than them. I don't want people to think like. And somebody had to ask me one day, like, but what if you are? Like, because I can feel like people get upset and angry because you choose to do something different with your 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I feel like people see the end result, but they don't see the fight, they don't see the sacrifice, they don't see the dedication, the time, and things like that. And I feel like people just see the end result.
Yes.
And it's like, listen, that took sacrifice. Like, listen, wait a minute, I had to do this, I had to do that. And I feel like, listen, y'all be great. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Be great and don't shrink and be you. That's all I'm saying. I feel pressure, sure. I feel like it's something special. I'm sure.
Just say no.
Okay.
I'm so glad that Toya brought that up.
Let's take a sip.
Because there's a
Don't watch
quote
me.
that is on my wall that I can't remember right now. And it says to shrink oneself something. It's basically
She'll fill you in like
it is, yeah, I'll put it in there because I feel like we've had so many.
it's been a very
It's on my mind. It is
Your
on
heart
my
is
mind
good.
and it's on my heart.
That's all
It's
it
not
says.
aligned with what Toya said. To shrink yourself is doing a disservice to you.
Absolutely.
Post your accomplishments. Share your accomplishments with the world. Because it's like when we see that this is what you doing, then we like, oh, if sis did it or if my girl did it, then I know there's an avenue for me to do it as well. We can celebrate this together. The whole point of me doing this is to make sure that we can bring these topics to light and that we can discuss them and make sure that everybody is understanding that we need to be better together as a people. We have to do things together, or we can do it separately, but what we won't do is we won't hate on the next person. We are going to celebrate everybody and their accomplishments.
Period.
Small.
Big, small. Listen, if you walk in and then you get you a tricycle, listen, if it can hold my weight and it meets capacity, I am on it. Period. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying though.
Yeah.
I just need everything to meet the weight capacity.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that I'm nigger.
Because don't give me nothing. You know me. If you know me, you
Don't
know
do
me.
that. Don't understand when you know you know.
I'm gonna tell you, baby. The cargo won't. You know, the car won't go.
Only thing, if I decline, that means there's a capacity. Respectfully,
For sure.
that I don't trust. However, what I'm saying is, I'm rooting for you. So what I'm saying, if it meets weight capacity, listen, oh Lord Jesus.
Don't even worry about that bloopers. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
So what I'm saying is, I'm sorry, I get real emotional when we talk about weight capacity. So what I'm saying
Because
is that
if
if
it
it meets,
chair. Now this, Alicia knew.
listen now,
She said, "Okay, I'm gonna get her something."
sturdy.
Listen,
Listen.
I try to make sure
I'm sitting. Listen,
That's
no.
from Wakanda.
Listen, no.
And I appreciate
I don't
her
sit
saying
in anything that's not metal. Okay. I don't trust wood. I don't trust wood.
Can we speak on
Period.
it?
I don't trust wood.
Because I don't need a term out
I
making a
don't
fool out of
trust
me.
wood. If it's not metal, I'm not sitting.
Because
in
once I
it.
hear crack, I'm gonna be like, "It's time for me to leave."
Listen, cut the cameras. It is
No.
finished. It is finished.
I'm gonna have to.
So what I'm saying
vacate.
is that I'm sorry. We went from friendship to weight
no, it's
capacity.
cool. Listen,
I'm sorry.
It's cool.
Because
It's metaphorical.
both are important.
It's metaphorical.
both are
Keep
important
going.
and both
Keep
matter.
going.
And
Is
both
that
and
a
both
word?
can change
Is
your
that a
life.
word? Is that a metaphorical word?
Tell my son he that. Shout out to my son, he ran his hand. So what I'm saying is that friendship and weight capacity, they are both equally important. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cheers, okay?
Okay,
y'all?
so we have a new drink, and so that means that it's time for us to move on to a different part of this conversation.
Oh.
So how y'all feeling about this drink?
This drink
Oh,
is
that's
delicious.
good. Shout out to the bartender, Dino.
Shout out
Yes.
to the bartender.
Ooh, what that T-Pain at?
Ah.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. I'm going dark. Y'all go back. That's what I'm saying. I'm backslash.
This drink is very delicious.
It really is.
So it's time for us to move on to
Okay.
the relationship part of
Ooh.
the segment, right? So we gonna get a little messy.
Okay, let's go.
Because you gotta have a little messy when we.
I like
with
messy.
everybody, you know.
My son likes messy. I like messy. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Come
Okay.
on.
So when you're in a new relationship, do you remove the pictures of your ex off your social media?
Immediately.
Okay, wait.
I
I got a question. Do I look good in them?
Okay, right.
Because listen, I don't know.
Listen.
Sometimes it's about me. I don't want it always to be about me, but most times it is.
Crossing out.
I'm gonna look good again. Immediately remove.
Okay, listen. But what if you look amazing?
Oh, then crop them.
A smiley face.
A smiley face or something.
something.
I'm gonna
Okay.
crop them all.
Okay, we can crop them. Okay,
Crop
cool.
them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm cropping for 200.
Listen.
I like that.
Let me tell you what I do. What I would do is I'll take a picture with Bae, and then I'll be like, let me get one by myself in the same position. I don't want to move. Because if ever I needed to exit stage left, I still got that good picture.
That's good.
That's smart.
That's what I do.
good. That's smart.
That's what I
And
do.
that's how you break generational curses. Period. Okay.
If
so
you heard
think
your
ahead.
head,
You think ahead.
You said that's how you break generational curse.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay,
That
it
is
is
so
finished.
smart.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
That was
listen.
a gem.
Listen.
And you gotta
I'll
try
be
to
like,
say nothing
and
else.
then I'm still here with it, and I'm like, I need you to move.
Listen.
I need you to move by myself.
Because listen, as women, listen, we don't be the same size when we listen.
Because it might have been a slim day for me. I'm gonna that
Exactly.
corset, that girdle
Yeah.
might have
So
been
I had that good
different.
spank on.
Yes.
So it's like,
So
okay,
now
that's
I
right.
don't have to crop anymore because I got that one by myself. Like it's like we together. I love you. Oh my God, yeah.
Cause now move.
And then now I need you to
Now
move
move.
in case it's time for me to delete you off here because I don't want any traces of you on here. But I still got all the background.
So, and I still look
everything.
glorious.
And I still have
And I'm
all
breaking
of it.
generational curses.
Yes,
That's
atmosphere
smart.
everywhere. I got the picture. I got the light. I got everything. So
You
make
did it
sure,
again.
yes, you take 2 pictures, one with you and Bae, and then one by yourself, so that when you done with Bae, you can delete everything of his
But you
existence.
still got what you got.
That's right.
And
Got
you
you.
look good.
You got all the memories of you and Acapulco. You got everything. Turks and Caicos. You got everything. Everything.
I got
Yes.
Yes.
All of it. All
Yes.
of it.
Okay.
Yes.
I like that.
That's good. That was a
I like
gem.
that a lot.
That was
Oh my goodness.
I just learned something.
good. What's that say?
Okay, listen.
All I saw was pillow. I was like, wait a minute.
Y'all read
I didn't know this was that kind of
Hey,
show.
y'all read that chicken scratch? Okay.
Okay.
So there has been many of relationships and friendships that has been ruined because of pillow talk. When is pillow talk okay? How much do you divulge when you are laying down with Bae and you like, oh, you won't believe what this heifer did? How much pillow talk is too much?
I don't think it's ever too much pillow talk. As long as you're not dealing with no sassy ass Negro, I'm sorry. Because listen, what's discussed on the pillow should not leave the pillow.
Because it shouldn't be repeated.
Period. It should not be
It
repeated.
should be repeated.
It should be repeated. And if it's repeated, I know you said something because you the only. I said something too.
So what if,
So
what if your man started to look at your friend like, I don't want you to hang out with her because of what you told
Then
me?
you
Because then-
understand that what I tell you is just what I told
And what
you.
I told you.
Yeah.
Period.
Let me handle the situation.
And I'm gonna get into an argument with you because you judging my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Just let
I'm
me-
a drink to that one because if my friend is doing bald head hoe stuff, then my friend is doing bald head hoe
And you need to
and
mind
that's
your
my
business.
friend.
That's my
And you
friend.
need to
And that's
cut
my
off.
friend. And don't talk about
Exactly.
my friend.
Exactly.
And don't talk my friend. 'Cause
I felt
again,
that.
now we got a problem. So I need him to just understand that that's pillow talk, and let's.
This is quality time for
Yeah.
us. Let's just
This is
enjoy
quality
it.
time.
Like I'm talking about her, but don't you talk
But
about
don't
her
say
either.
nothing, because that's
Don't
my
judge
friend.
her either because that's my friend. She was there for me holding my
Yeah.
hair.
And I
when
knew
was
her
there.
before I knew you.
Exactly, and it will get ugly real quick. So
Period.
don't do that.
Don't do
If
that.
I'm nod and smile. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna need from you to do.
That's it.
Don't do anything else.
So
Don't judge.
fellas, just sit there, listen to the
Because when we get ready to
information.
go out, I don't need you to be like,
Yeah.
so why you even hang with that?
Exactly.
That's not gonna work.
That ain't
That
what, that ain't what this is.
Guys, this is what you do. What? For real?
For real?
Man, that's crazy.
She
Rub it back in your head.
Mm.
Wow.
That's it.
That's it.
That's all you
it.
need to do.
That's it.
Don't do nothing
Don't
else.
say nothing else.
Exactly.
Don't say nothing
Do
else. Just
not.
go ahead on.
And
just-
don't go tell your friends either. That stays between us.
Mhm.
You can't be like, yeah, man, this person, she told me and my girl, we was talking and she told me she liked it.
Because then that
Don't do
is
it.
sassy.
That's
behavior.
sassy
That's
as hell.
sassy.
And if there's
That's
one thing I don't
sassy.
do is a sassy ass.
Mhm.
You don't do it.
No.
You don't do it. Don't. This is what you guys do. What? For real?
Dang.
She a
That's
wild
She
girl.
wild.
Like,
That's
oh, and just hope you get lucky later.
Exactly.
Don't worry about it.
You
Don't
got
worry
those
about
three
it.
things, and that's it.
That's
and
it.
after we told you, you go to bed happy.
It leaves the memory back.
Exactly.
It is never to be brought up again.
That's it. That's it.
You just go gadget it. Like it is finished. It is finished.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you ladies this question because this was one of the questions that I never we got deep sides over here. I think she read my question.
I don't know. All I saw was in love, and I said,
She can read my chicken. I think she read my chicken scratch. Okay. I never understood this question.
Okay.
I do.
In a relationship,
Okay.
is it better to be more in love with your mate or for your mate to be more in love with you, and why? I never
I was
understood.
like, oh, I would say I got this from an older lady I used to work
Okay.
with, and she said it will only work if the man it loves you more, and I was like, what? And she was like, because women are we're natural nature. And she was like, and if it's going to work, like he needs to love you more.
I agree.
Okay.
And I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're absolutely like we're natural nature. It's like
Because I'm gonna love you.
I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna be under you.
You heard her right. You heard her. So
Listen though,
So she said
listen though, my
this
son
morning.
over here calling me out like he don't need his college tuition paid for. So with that being said,
Uh-oh.
bottoms up. Listen,
Don't agree with me. You know,
Listen.
tuition is expensive.
it really is.
Tuition is expensive.
Listen,
Tuition is expensive.
and he gonna mess around. I'm not gonna break generational curses.
Don't agree with me.
Okay.
Listen, you need to
That's
be
all I'm
respect.
saying. Listen,
Dorm is expensive. Them
listen,
sourdough burgers.
listen. He need them diner dollars. So yeah, I think absolutely. Again, women, we're just.
Toya!
You know what? Just give me all my alcohol and I'll go. So Dino, give me a to-go box.
Oh my
Listen,
God!
give me a to-go box. I'll leave.
Oh, we gonna finish the bottle. Listen.
And y'all, it's ridiculous. I say so many other bad, naughty words, and never this.
Say some of those.
I know. Right? I didn't know what kind of situation this was. I was trying to tame myself. I told my son if I start cursing too much, call me out.
You
Because I've been trying to turn my life over. I have. I've been trying to turn my life over.
A Sunday
So,
testimony.
listen, and this Sunday I said I will not curse on the Lord's Day. So listen, I'm just trying to be different. But I'm gonna be saying some other words.
These drinks are absolutely made.
Listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all, if it turn into a drink champ situation, can y'all cut the camera?
Yeah, we gonna cut the tape.
Can we cut the tape?
We cut the tape.
Cut the tape.
Burn
the tape.
We is, and we
The
gonna
tape never existed.
Yeah.
We were never here. And I'm gonna say it was a clone.
This didn't happen. We weren't here. Who? What?
Who, what?
I don't know. I had my Cleo braids on.
Can't
You know what even happened.
I'm just saying, like, listen, I get bilingual in certain things, y'all. So yeah, so with that being said,
real quick, make sure that you are following whatever platform you're watching us. Make sure you're following Hustle Girl University by way of
Listen, what do you mean, y'all?
Like,
Okay, Clancy's the promise. Don't worry about it.
We cut it off. Make sure that you follow Foodiesish on all platforms.
Yeah.
And make sure that you are
Hershey
following
Sunday, TikTok, Instagram. Follow me, Hershey Sunday.
Yeah, it's on Hustle
Back to
University. I'm just saying, listen, we trying to be great.
Yeah.
So now, what was our question, y'all?
Girl, we done moved on from that. I don't know. We are about to bring this to a close. And I want us to say this one thing here, but it's really, really dear to me.
Okay.
This is the month of October, and it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I lost the best person in the world to me from breast cancer. And I wanted to let all you girlies and guys know as well, because guys can be affected by breast cancer as well. Make sure you get those mammograms. And make sure that you are doing your breast exams after you menstruate, so that you can feel for any lumps or any come on, college babe, you got to tell
Abnormal lumps.
Yes, abnormal lumps.
Lift
and everything. Make sure that you are laying down and you put your arm up this way, and then you use it, and then you press it around to make sure that you are checking to see if you feel any lumps. It is so very important, especially for us as black women and black men as well, because it can affect black men as well. Make sure that you are doing and checking these exams. Do not be afraid to go to the doctor. Do not be afraid
to touch yourself. I'm sorry. Okay, you know what?
That's a different part of the thing.
Okay, that's part 2.
That's another.
We'll do that episode on the Saturday, not on Sunday.
That's after dark. That's after dark.
You're right.
Listen.
That's like BET on good.
Yeah.
Listen. Act like you ain't never watched this. Stop.
Y'all know y'all need to watch this real.
Make sure you are checking.
No, you saw the credit card go down her booty.
They are
never declining.
Make sure that you are doing these exams, because it's very important to detect. Early detection can save your life. So please, even after we go beyond October, make sure that you are doing these exams every single month, because you just never know when. And if you feel something and your doctor tells you that they don't feel anything, and you feel like something is being is something that's different, it's changed, don't be afraid to go get a second opinion and have somebody check you out. For you to advocate for yourself, it could mean your life. So please, 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 please make sure you're doing those monthly breast exams, and teach your daughters about that.
Well, somebody got us right together. They said it's called abnormalities.
Thank you, babe.
Thank you, this is love. You better correct us.
You better.
Thank you. And
you better write. You better touch yourself.
He's a gentleman too.
Yes. Thank you so much. So make sure that
it's another show.
No worries. This is raw in a
by
way of Chicago. Listen, this is how we get down.
Listen. Okay, but
so make sure you do that.
Touch yourself. That's all we saying. Touch yourself.
Hashtag
touch yourself.
Hashtag touch the titty.
That's it. That is
a double tap.
TT.
Exactly.
If you can double tap a screen, you can double
and you can double
tap these things.
A screen to double tap a titty.
Bar. Exactly.
Period.
Make sure you
double tap a titty.
We do not want to lose anybody else to this.
To the fact you're not double tapping the titty. It is unacceptable.
It's
unacceptable. Double tap a titty.
Yes, I'm.
And if you are married, and you have a boyfriend, he can't double tap the titty. You need to leave him. He don't love you.
Did y'all hear about that story when that man found out that he was doing it? He was touching this lady's titty.
Okay,
he found the love. He found the love.
Listen,
be proactive, man.
Yes.
Don't just be looking to do an exam.
Do an exam before he does anything. Do an exam. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Be of some use.
Touch it.
Just touch it.
Touch the titty.
Touch your
that
titty.
is the hashtag of the evening.
Hashtag touch the titty for October.
Touch the titty.
Touch the titty.
Yeah. Oh, that's 3 titties.
Oh, that's good.
That's 3 titties.
Touch the titty.
Yes.
Triple T.
Hashtag triple T.
Touch
titty.
Touch the titty.
And it's okay. With permission.
With
With
consent.
Yeah, because that other stuff.
Are we
that
going up to random
that gets
people?
weird.
Like,
I had
yeah.
girls at the club.
You gotta get that
rub on my
disclaimer.
without
Yes.
consent.
You don't try to see us in the
Ask
streets and try to
me
touch
if
our
it's
titty.
real.
This
Like
is gonna be a
Toya
problem.
said, Hershey said, Miss Foodie said, touch your titty. With
Touch the
permission.
titty with permission.
With permission.
With permission.
And then.
Yes, hashtag TTT.
Thank you.
Yes.
Exactly. That's what we have to do.
Yes.
Okay. We are very inebriated. We're not drunk.
No.
We're inebriated.
No.
There's a difference.
There's a difference.
There's a difference. We're drunk, sophisticated.
We'll be drunk if you see a titty.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next question because you know what?
Okay.
You know what?
Listen, we about to wrap
the
this
best
thing
show.
up. We are about to wrap this thing up.
Follow us, guys. because
Follow us, guys.
the best
TTT.
show.
That was 3 titties.
That was three
Three T's.
Yeah,
Titty.
yeah.
Hold on.
Touch your titty.
Triple T.
Touch
TouchTitty.com.
Titty.
TouchTheTitty.com.
Yes.
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 And that's a website.
It's
coming soon.
It's coming soon.
Coming
Merch.
soon.
Merch. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yes.
TTT. Yes.
TTT.
Listen.
It's gonna be a shirt with titty.
Yes.
Listen. It's gonna be a t-shirt with titty. That's another 2 T's.
I would purchase.
I would purchase. I would buy it. I would buy it.
Blame it on our bartender, okay?
It's for
Shout out
the
to
bartender.
Blame it on our bartender, okay? He is mixing these drinks very, very well.
Okay.
They are
It's
So
Yes.
listen. So we got this going on. We got our new movement.
Yes.
TTT.
TTT.
Like TTT. Tank, Genuine, and Tyrese.
Girl,
but
getting back
it
together
is
no more. I
TTT.
would love to see them.
Listen, Tank, oh my God.
I talked to them.
Now you gonna say take the titties? What you gonna say?
Girl.
You said take the titties.
Zena, close your ears.
That's okay.
Because
We know your heart.
Tankhead came to Chicago Theater, baby.
Did you go to the when he was in Eric Crown?
I know I went to the one when he was downtown Chicago, across the street from, what was that sandwich place?
The fact, I mean, when he next to
It was
like
by the train on Lake Street.
the fact is that
I talked to
sandwiches
him
in
a
the
few months
train. Was it
ago.
classy?
On
It
IG
was, no, it wasn't. I'm lying.
That's
It was
okay. Because
But
honestly,
it
if
was
you said it
very
was classy,
nice.
I would have thought it was a bus.
Yeah, it was.
So the fact you said it wasn't
Yeah.
classy, I
Yeah,
know it was a good
I was
time.
lying. And
I know
You
it
see
was
what
a
I
good
did
time.
about lying? I told them that I was lying.
It's
You
the
did.
accountability.
Yes.
Be
Something.
honest.
Yeah.
Be honest and touch the
Yeah.
tickets.
Yeah.
To be honest and touch the
He
tickets.
really is, and he can sing. And I was
I
down
know he
with
looks
Tank.
short though.
I don't know.
What's
I
wrong
was
with
actually
that?
pretty close.
Short?
No, you gotta be tall.
Some of the
I don't know.
You gotta be at least.
I'm like
But
5'9".
see, you're shorter, so that makes it.
What's
different.
considered tall to y'all?
You, for me, I'm 5'6", so you have to be at least 6 foot one.
See, I'm good with like
College, what happened? Which one is it? Foot or feet?
I'm fucked.
Okay, thank you. You gotta be at least 6
I'm good
foot.
with like 5'9" and upward. But
See,
I
I'm
am
5'9" and with heels, I'm like
That's why I need you.
6'1".
Exactly.
So I need you to be this tall or at the
Yeah.
right.
I need you to be able to
I mean,
reach
I'm
stuff
sorry.
I can't reach.
Y'all
If you
know.
can reach stuff on top of the refrigerator.
Okay,
you
all right.
can.
So we are coming to a close, and we want you guys to make sure that you follow Hershey Sunday, Hershey with the Scoop, Miss
Yes.
Foodie for food and drinks, and we are creating events, baby, with all type of stuff. And I don't know right now.
And touching the titties.
And touch the titty for breast cancer awareness month.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
we are doing planting seeds of promise with
Hustle
Toya.
Girl University.
Yes. How dope is that? For real though. If
I
you
wanna
don't
be a
want to
hustle
follow for
girl.
anything else,
Listen, you
hustle
already
girl.
are. We touching
hustle
titties.
girl. That is super dope.
I
That
mean,
is super
we'll
dope
talk about it
thing.
later.
Yeah,
almost.
Behind the
Like,
scenes.
we sure.
Okay,
Come
guys.
on,
Sorry, guys.
We are about to come to a close, and I feel like we are very inebriated because we don't do drunk. We are class A because we're inebriated. So,
My pinky is
okay.
up.
So, with all, listen, I have so many celebrity relationship people that I feel like I go to, like, oh my God, that is relationship goals. The Jada Pinkett's and everybody else, and Will Smith. Oh, I love Will Smith for so many different reasons. But there are so many relationships that have failed, like they are just completely done with. So, when we see these marriages that fail, do you guys feel like Oh, and the TV shows that are doing arranged marriages, do you feel like with the success rate of these TV shows and the arranged marriages, do you feel like that's like the next wave of what the fairy tale marriage is like?
You know what? That's a good question, because I feel like now it is more prevalent to see the arranged type of having other people or people that you know choose who your mate is or anything like that. I'm gonna be honest, relationships nowadays, it's not what it necessarily used to be. I don't know if it's bad or good, because back then I think a lot of people stayed with each other for different reasons.
For sure.
I don't know. I feel like people just need to kind of learn themselves before they get into a relationship.
For sure.
It's a hard one, because it's so, we change so much. You know, who you are when you first meet a person may not be who you are 10 years after you're married, and if you have kids or kids that have moved out there in college or whatever. So I think that it's forever changing. I think you just need to know what it is centrally that you want and need, and it's a choosing. You got to choose to love that person. You got to choose to want to stay fighting for that relationship in a positive way, in a non-toxic way. And again, therapy, I feel like if couples kept like a therapist to kind of check in with themselves mentally and with each other, it would help as well. So I don't know.
Yeah. I'll tell you what you know, babe. I feel like
what you about to I felt it coming from your soul. She's about to go in. Just wait. She's just waiting.
digging. She's digging. Yes.
I don't know. I feel like we live in such and listen, don't y'all be coming for me either on my like business page or whatever. Because listen, I'm one of those people that listen. I respond.
We fight from what we from.
Okay, and I don't know. I feel like we live in such a like sheep society where everything is like, oh, this celebrity or that celebrity, and people are genuinely devastated when they see people like divorce or this or this or that, and not realizing like, yeah, you see what you see, but it's actually real life behind the scenes. And I think that I think people either grow together or they grow apart. And I think that you should never stop yourself from growing. And I think that a lot of times, I know my therapist, shout out to Dr. Harris, I think that a lot of times that people, like when they get into relationships, they either trauma bond, they either are both coming from whether it's broken families, like people bond for different reasons. And once you start to get healthy, and I feel like that other person doesn't, then I feel like a lot of the times we feel responsible. We feel responsible, like, okay, I got to get this person to where I am. I got to do this, I got to do that, because man, we've been together this amount of time. Listen, I'm growing. And what I'm saying is that, like, at the end of the day, like, you got to be okay with that. And I think that, I think that people stay in relationships for the wrong reasons. People stay in relationships for the wrong, but it's either, okay, we comfortable, we make sense on paper. Like, man, we vacation, we do this, we do this, we do this, we do this. And then, like, behind the scenes, it's like, damn, I'm dying. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Can you be in a passionless relationship?
Pineapples.
For sure.
I think you can, but only for so long.
Yeah.
Because I think that if you are a person who is constantly growing, I think that too is going to expire after a certain time. Because I feel like it's a choice. You become like, okay, do I continue to live? Do I continue to just be? Because it's one thing to survive and it's another thing to thrive. And I think that it's important to thrive because, again, I read this study that says that you only survival only lasts to the age of 25.
Yeah.
After the age of 25, like, that's when you start to see shit fall apart.
Yeah.
And I think that it's important to thrive. And I think that, man, like, we need people who challenge us. We need people, like, listen, and we need ourselves. And we need to learn who we are. Because when you trauma bond with somebody and then you grow and you are healed from that trauma, like, what else we got in common?
Yeah. And that's when you start to see.
Like, what else we got in common? Like, now it's like, damn,
like
what we talking about?
Like what else is there?
Like, what else is there? And I think that we have to find, like, listen, be great. That's all I'm saying. Be great and be okay with you. Like, be okay with you. Be okay with being by yourself. Being okay with, like, again, who you are. And I think so many times, like, we need other people to validate us, whether it's friendships, whether it's relationships, whether it's marriages, whatever that looks like. We need people to validate who we are. And it's like, man, I got to be comfortable with who I am.
And I think for women, it's a stigma of, it's breaking a little bit now, but it's a stigma of, if the relationship doesn't work out, it's our loss and we failed. Whereas I feel like men don't have that same stigma. It's a little bit easier.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't work out, they can go get someone else, start over. They can do that, countless amounts of times.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that I love seeing women choose themselves because
Period.
we're kind of conditioned to, and sometimes it's just in us. Well, you invested all this time, and someone else is going to get them. It turns into a competition. It's like, it's okay to say, you know what, this is just not for me. And I'm saying that as a person who's learning that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's okay to be like, this just is not for me. It's not working out for me. And not in a selfish way, but in a long-term type of way. And I just feel like it's okay to acknowledge that. And on the flip side, if this is something that you want, do the work to keep the relationship, marriage, whatever going.
And see,
does
as
take
black
work.
women too, and I say black women because I'm a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that we have like this huge responsibility, like, okay, I gotta keep this going. Oh, I gotta do this and I gotta do this. If I don't do this, I failed.
Yeah.
Or I do this because let's be honest, hell, I'm gonna fail.
Yeah.
And we'll stay in things to the detriment of us. Like, you be dying in the
prove a
inside
Yeah.
to prove a point and to get good picks. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just saying, just a titty. What I'm saying is that what I'm saying is that, like, at some point you gotta choose you.
Yeah.
And you gotta know that, okay, you know what? And I've talked to women that say, you know what? I've invested 20 years in this nigga. What I'm not gonna do is let some other woman reap the benefits of the seeds that I've sowed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at some point you gotta be okay with, you know what? Maybe I have planted a seed for somebody else.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is so.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be
That
okay
is-
with that.
that
You gotta
is
be
the
okay
best.
with that.
Yeah.
Then you gotta be okay with
Yeah,
that. You gotta be okay
Well,
with
here's
that.
my thing with that on the whole, and I think
Because I don't know, y'all. Sometimes I feel like I'm being on an episode of Snap. But listen, though.
But that's,
we'll go back
but
to
that's
Touch
not
Your Titty.
wrong.
Yeah, I'm not wrong.
But my thing is
so if I'm
this.
running somebody down, I'm not okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you're wrong.
I don't defend you. She was with me.
Listen,
Come on, I didn't see you.
Here.
Listen,
What did I say?
your whole cell phone will be down. Listen, you know you don't check the cell phone down.
Let me know. Let me know.
I'm just saying.
Let
Well,
me know.
my
If you call me for an alibi, you have to let me know.
You gotta get.
Otherwise,
that's
it's gonna
fair.
be like,
That's fair.
oh yes, Toya was
Listen.
with me.
No, and I know you not, so I'm
So
gonna
now
call
you know.
you.
Did not go
I'm gonna
out
call
there.
you like,
You
listen,
know.
we was at the movie theater. We got
I have a
nachos.
nice little alibi for you.
Oh yeah, and
Listen.
then it'll flow better. And
Yeah.
It's like Toya did what?
It
She
is
couldn't
effortless.
have.
It is
Because we was at the movie
Not
and
my
we
Toya,
had
she was
nachos.
with me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
we
wasn't
can.
me. She was touching the titty.
Exactly.
She was
And
touching
we
the
can-
titty.
She follows it.
It'll follow us.
It'll
Listen,
flow
y'all.
better.
Listen.
It'll
All
flow
I'm
better.
saying, it's gonna flow better, and that's what he said. touching the titty.
Exactly.
But-
And
but-
I'm gonna
but-
make sure that we don't use any phones so that the cell towers. Listen.
Listen, don't come on,
Don't
That's how y'all
take
get
advice
wrong.
from us.
Y'all
Don't take
gotta
advice
call
from us.
people.
Don't take advice from us. Because,
No.
like I told y'all at the top of the hour, we are not professionals. We are just some ladies that's getting together.
I don't
but
even have a
we
man. Don't
will
listen to me
create
too
an
much.
alibi.
Listen.
We will do that. Yeah. Everybody,
Anyway.
you know what this is a universal what?
This
is
really
universal,
is.
This is universal like shit.
It really is. Don't be listening too much.
Listen,
Yeah.
y'all take my
Slow
advice.
fall. Don't listen to me.
Yes.
Toya's in.
But you know what, Toya, going back to your point, you're right, because I feel like a lot of women, you don't want this figurative other woman to reap the benefit. But the thing is, if he wanted to do it for you, he would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Period.
yeah, you may have
Period.
put in this X amount of time, but if he wanted to do it, he would. If he's doing it for her, that means he wanted to do it for her.
Yeah.
So that's why the whole letting go part, sometimes.
And here's the reality
It's
too,
okay to
that
do that.
people experience people on different levels. I feel like somebody can be a friend with this person, be a friend with that person. And it's been times like, I don't know who you talking about because I've experienced this person. I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
So I feel like at the end of the day, like we gotta be okay with planting seeds because it is what it is. Planting seeds, I promise. Boom. And anywho, we gotta be okay with planting seeds, and we've gotta be okay with like, listen, because I look at stuff like, listen, I know what it is. So you can
Yeah.
and
And
I feel like, listen, say thank you. Be polite.
Yes!
Be grateful. Be grateful.
And that's
Be
the thing that
grateful.
we
That's
have
all
to
I'm
understand.
saying.
You gotta know when to be able to let go. You
Be
really
grateful.
do. Because sometimes it's okay to know that when your time has come to an end.
It is finished.
Everything comes to an
It is
end.
finished.
So if this is at the
It
end
is
of the
finished.
road, then it's okay to move on. Do not
Yes.
be in a situation to where you feel like, I'm gonna stay here because I don't want the next chick to do something.
No.
I don't want the next. So you gonna be miserable
Yeah.
to try to stop somebody else.
That makes no sense.
No.
And sometimes
Go be great, sis.
you think, oh, I don't want this other woman. Baby, sometimes
Let her take that
Let her take
home. Let her take it.
Let her take it.
You don't want to be great with somebody else.
Because I didn't see pics of exes like, girl, I know what it is.
Yeah.
Listen,
Good
There-
luck.
There's a billionaire
like,
around the
enjoy
corner.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Look at it like this. There is a billionaire for you around the corner.
Oh,
You
yeah.
holding on to
Just
dead
around
weight.
the riverbed.
Let
whatever
him
fuck
go.
I said.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just
And
around
touch the riverbed.
Let him go.
Harmonization.
Let that yes.
Come on, Alicia.
I need to
Let
say
that
one
man-
thing. Need to say one thing.
Let that dead weight go. No. We'll segment the guys later.
Right, that's what you need.
We'll segment the guys later next time. Listen, let that man go.
Let that man go.
Let him go all the way.
And let him be
Talk to
possibly
somebody about
great.
it.
Because listen, he ain't going to be great without you.
Exactly.
But listen, though, again,
Yes.
we are wishing the best for everybody.
Everybody.
Yep.
And everything.
Touch
the titty, Dr.
We are about to come to a close, and again, we want to let you guys know how appreciative we are for you guys tuning in with us. Thank you. And we want you to make sure that you follow Hershey Sunday, Hershey with the Scoop, Miss Foodiesish, Planting Seeds with Promise, and Hustle Girl University. And this is our last question, and it is about relationships. What does your fairy tale relationship look like?
Oh.
That's hard.
I would say, it's not, I would say just being. I feel like, especially as women, like we have a problem with just being. Like, and when I say just being who we are, whether it's, I feel like we always get this like stigma as being like complex and this and so. Like, listen, I can sit there and watch a movie. Like, I can get some drive-through. I can do this. I can do that. I feel like, especially at the tender age of 41, a particular age, I feel like that I just want to be. I feel like I'm in a point in my life I just want to be. Like, I just want to be. Like, we hustlers, we mothers, we good friends, we this. Listen, I just want to be. I just want to be. I don't care if I look good on Instagram, Facebook, whatever the social media avenue. I just want to be.
Yeah.
I feel like my fairy tale is me just being.
Yeah.
You know what? My fairy tale isn't that complex either. I want to be appreciated for all of my multiple facets. The biggest one, I want a man to respect my hustle, my grind, my mind, my sense of humor. Okay? Because that's my love language. I love a good laugh. And just, good, open, consistent communication. I don't want to be in the dark about how you're feeling. You shouldn't be in the dark about how I'm feeling. Because I'm going to tell you straight up.
Period. I'm
So,
going to bullseye everything.
Yeah, you're going to know. And yeah, let's just go travel and ttt.com.
Yeah,
and,
touch the titty.
And
Listen.
come on, Ariel. Like,
Yes, come through.
let's
Yes.
just enjoy ourselves.
Period.
Like, we have fun.
But listen, what? I'm sorry. I'm just a sidebar. I hate when people like the good Christians and everything like that. They be like, what? Looks don't matter. Is that don't matter? It's like, cut the shit.
The lies.
Listen, the lies.
I was waiting for y'all to get to me.
matters.
I was waiting for y'all to get
It
to me.
matters.
Yeah.
It matters. And don't
It
let
does. It does.
anybody tell you it
Because
doesn't
your
matter.
love of the Lord ain't the only thing I need.
Yes, I'm gonna need a long shot.
I'm just going.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
But are we
sorry.
so
I am sorry.
I'm just gonna pet the
My
cat.
No lies told.
That's okay. He's
Okay,
17.
but
He's
did
going
you
to
lie?
college. You didn't lie.
You didn't lie.
And you
It's
broke
very
generational curses
important.
without
It's-
lying.
Yes, you broke that generational curse.
It's very important.
It is.
And I was waiting for them to get to me.
It
because
was.
I'm like, I need everything.
I
that
be
they
like,
said.
you know
And
what?
I
Looks
need-
don't matter.
And I need
And
to
sex
tell
don't
them
matter a lot.
Sex is very
It
important.
absolutely is important.
It's very important.
Listen.
It really is.
Don't let people
have
tell you
to.
that.
Don't let people lie to you because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you.
At all.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
At
even
all.
on a
No.
Sunday. I will not lie. It
No.
matters.
No.
It's not becoming.
It really
I'm
is.
not.
lady.
And I'm gonna break generational curses. I know my mama dealt with it.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, it matters.
It does. And it's really important.
It's really important.
All of that stuff.
Can you say
too.
really twice?
Really, really
Okay.
important.
I feel good about it.
It does.
It does matter.
And I feel like our drinks are dry. Our drinks are dry!
Bartender.
Bartender.
I just drink some water.
Can we get another drink? I don't know which drink I
Before I
want.
get a little
Lord.
bit too honest on this.
Yeah.
one.
That's why I said cut it off. That's why we was being like drink champs like fuck it.
Yeah.
We take everything.
Everything. What you want to
Everything.
know?
What you wanna know?
What you want to know?
I'm an open
What
book.
we saying?
That's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna have to make apologies. I probably won't.
I'm not gonna
No.
apologize.
I probably won't.
No.
But if I said it, I meant it.
That's how I said what I said.
Yeah.
Listen, if you like this group of ladies and you want us to really get in the dark, we will do a conversations
We
and cocktails.
But
in
it's
the
gotta be after
dark.
midnight.
It will.
Because
it
that's when
will
it feels
be.
less holy.
Yes.
Or
It feels-
Patreon.
It feels natural.
When you want the bald head, how stop? Like,
I'll
that's
take
what
the
I'm
red off and
saying.
show you a thing or two.
Ooh. Listen.
When you, if you
I've
guys
got
want
talent.
that. So what I was thinking was that since November is coming up and everything is going on with family, and we do not want any family fights,
No.
we were gonna do something that involves how to, center yourself around your family. But if you want the after dark conversations and cocktails,
Listen, who said I'm
let
dead?
us know.
Somebody said I'm dead. Listen. Listen. We
No,
just trying to tell you.
Let me get my
Who
glasses.
is that?
T-shirt.
You know,
I said, let's make it a T-shirt.
you know I'm over 40 times. So listen, get my glasses, son.
Exactly.
Listen.
We gotta do like that.
That's he said I'm dead. And
You know I can't see.
Damn, he got tombstones. You know I can see.
Talk to me.
Listen, we just trying to tell you, Bobby. Listen, you know I'm
I
old.
can't see. I got
Bobby.
LASIK done, but look at this
Listen.
picture. Can we take a picture like that? What type was it?
Damn.
Smile.
Hold on, wait a minute.
She
Smile
Wait
with your
a
eyes.
minute, y'all.
Smile
I
with
think
your
some of
eyes.
my real hair showing. Wait a minute. Shit.
Cause listen, I'm gonna give you a good small.
Listen though. But
Y'all see
y'all,
my dimple though.
yo, listen. Ooh. Listen. And don't y'all be in none of my inboxes talking no bullshit because I'm
You can be in mine.
Okay.
You can be in
Yes.
mine. I understand.
What
you say you wanted to do?
Listen though.
Go ahead. Put
Listen
it in
though.
all caps.
You can come to my inbox.
Make
I
it
get-
real.
Listen though. I get referrals. Listen.
I can give you a reference. I can give you a
I'll give you a
reference.
reference.
They
They
not
not
me.
me. They not me, but listen now. Come damn close.
We
A
have-
Yelp review.
We have
Man.
we have a minor in the building.
I'm sorry.
Listen.
This is not a children's show.
Listen, this is not a children's show. That's why I said meet us on here. It's gonna be Alicia after dark.
So how you talking about some meet us on here?
I don't know if you sleep. I don't be sleep.
Meet us round back.
Listen.
We don't do something for you.
All right.
That's how the over 40 drunk bitches come on over. And you come out of that, I'm gonna tell you what you need to know. Listen. That's how over 40 bitches talk. But listen, though, what I'm saying is though,
Pull up.
we
Pull
do
up.
we
We
touch
do
it,
get
Yeah.
cocktails.
we touch
on
it titties, and we
after
hear
dark.
generational
If y'all really want to hear
curses
some,
after dark.
y'all need to let us know.
But listen,
Yeah.
send that shit in I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my God. It's Sunday. Oh my God.
It's a holiday Monday. It's just someday we got off the
It's
market.
Sunday. Come on.
This is real crazy
It's
for a
5 o'clock
Sunday. It
everywhere.
really is.
Somewhere.
It
That's why I said
really
this is unholy in a lot of countries. But listen though, we touching titties, we changing lives.
Yes, look, I'm trying to fix my hair. It's coming.
I'm
I'm about to take this off. It's
Listen
coming
though.
off. It's coming
I'm just
off.
trying to make sure my real hair ain't poking out my braids. That's all I'm trying
If
to
y'all
do.
see my
Listen.
real, y'all know what it is. Okay.
Listen.
Like,
And my son's, I pay him $20 today. If he does, if I see this taping, it is a real head poking out, it is a problem. Okay?
No.
Somebody not getting college tuition.
He was definitely on it. I'll give him that. He was on it. He was making sure.
Shout out.
Shout out to Brad.
He definitely was on it for sure.
I'm just saying, though, he know how I get out. He know I'm petty. His mama is petty.
Yes.
So he know I'll dock him for anything. Okay?
Not doctor for his pay.
I'll dock his pay.
Real life world experience.
Listen, I'll dock his pay. Listen, and he got his mama name on him. Listen. Listen, ladies, y'all gotta pull up. If y'all won't mind, y'all gotta pull up. Y'all gotta have a resume.
But
he was
you know
raised right.
what? If I've always wanted, I don't have any children. I've always wanted like sons. I have nephews and nieces, but like I would be the same way. Like
Absolutely.
because the way I would be raising my son.
The segment's not over, and they are still saying
Did we
it.
say it?
Toya said it
Toya.
way more than me. Toya has said it way.
Toya, you
way
really have been.
more.
Since you
Listen,
wrote
I
that
have-
word.
But it's not. I can't be held accountable.
No.
I can't be held accountable.
No.
I can't be held accountable. But I agree.
You never said this
Listen,
word.
Absolutely. I'ma just gather all my alcohol.
Yeah.
We finna kick it
Come on,
out.
listen. I'm gonna have my son give me a styrofoam
We
cup,
kick it out.
and I'm gonna head out.
We kick it out. We kick it out. She is really getting us too
She's
tight up.
hitting
Really.
those A's.
We just went through a whole little bottle, and if you want to know what this is, we gonna have to get some sponsors over
Cover
here.
the name up.
We gonna have to get some sponsors over here
Because we
telling you.
ready. And we trying to break generational curse, and we trying to win.
And
Yes.
touch the titty.
And touch the titty.com.
For
And
the
if we
month
see
of October.
anybody with touchthetitty.com, we suing.
We fighting.
We fighting.
We fighting.
We
And
fighting.
y'all know how we get down in
Smooth
Chicago.
lawsuit.
Y'all know what it is when it
And
comes
we just
to
not touching
Chicago.
titties in Chicago. We doing a lot of other stuff.
Everywhere.
Wait, what else we doing?
I don't know.
I need to be prepared.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We'll talk about it off camera. We'll talk about it off
Prepare for
camera.
this.
We'll talk about it
And
off
what we
camera.
do
We
after
just
dark.
know
After
we pull them
dark.
out. We pull them out. That's all you need to
My
know.
knees ain't what they used to be.
Right.
At a particular age.
At a particular age.
At a particular
Okay,
age.
we're gonna
Listen.
finish. We're gonna take this shot.
Okay.
And
But listen, though, we love y'all. Come back and
Love
see
y'all
us.
so much.
And listen, though, who is that Miss McKenzie? You don't like your name.
I can't see.
Listen.
We can't say it while we all
Oh, that's just
in.
Hey, boo.
Hey, baby. Oh, somebody said good sex matters.
Oh, listen.
That's a Saturday
That's
conversation.
a Saturday night.
Stop
Baby,
it.
listen.
After dark. We do
Right.
do it after
We
dark.
do.
We do.
And you need to repent.
Red light
Y'all,
special.
a red light special.
A red
I'll
light
come with
special.
some lingerie.
Let us know if that's what y'all want. Red
Red
light
light
special.
lingerie talking about some.
Ooh.
I mean, subtle, not too much.
Listen.
Okay, I was
Not
like, wait
too
a
much.
minute.
Cause
Because they can't afford all that.
I was trying to say, ain't no
I'm giving you a little rope, though. I'll give you a little roll, a little decollage,
I
whatever.
don't know. I'll give you a little gloss on the
A
lips.
little,
That's
little,
it.
you
I
know,
ain't got nothing
I'll
to
twirl my hair for you a little bit.
Right.
You know.
So my pet my
my regular lingerie is mismatched socks,
Period.
a moo
Listen.
You know what? That
bondage.
kept you married.
Yeah, 17
There ain't nothing-
years. 17 years.
Nobody's complaining.
Listen.
It really probably.
Because I got less at home. I'm not
He
married.
probably
You got on
said
mismatched socks when
yeah.
you're married. That's a.
She said that means something.
That means something.
That means something to the black community.
Yeah,
That means
he
something.
probably turned his nose up a time or 25 or
That's
something.
okay.
like
They do
but,
that.
you know.
Who is listen? Hey, love. Hey, boy. Hey, love.
I need my glasses.
Somebody said they made any t-shirts that goddamn Bobby. You know what? Screenshot that. I'm coming
We're
for
gonna
you,
make it
Bobby.
up. No, he
I'm
said
coming
make
for
it
you.
a t-shirt.
Oh, make it a
Oh,
t-shirt.
make it a
sorry.
t-shirt.
You see what I'm saying?
We
You
need
see how
to get on this. We need to get on this.
TouchTitty.com.
We really need to get on this because it is very
TouchTitty.com.
important. Because it is so important. Like you really
Okay.
have to do it. And I'm doing this because I want you guys to understand
To learn.
that
This is
the
for
way that you have to
demonstration.
do it.
This is
It's our
it's nothing
stuff,
but
and then this
listen,
way
you
this way.
can't,
Circular
you
motion.
cannot
Right.
rub your areola and say it's only a different.
Yeah. You probably hear areola, then you talking about something else.
Listen.
My areola is this big, Toya. You gonna
You
tell the
know
world?
what? You know
I'm
you showing
sorry.
out. Now she's trying to show out.
I'm sorry.
We told her
That's after
I
dark.
told you not to
That's
shrink
after
in
dark.
room.
That's after
I told you
dark.
not to shrink in room.
I'm sorry.
Be great.
Yeah.
Be great.
Yeah.
She be great.
She mentioned it prior.
Yeah,
Listen.
for sure.
Okay.
Listen.
So what we said is touch the titty.
Yes.
And what we
Touch
said
it.
is be great.
Yes.
Yes.
And cut off people that ain't your people. And don't stay in relationships that don't serve you.
Yes.
Yes.
Period.
And good sex is important.
And it matters.
It matters.
Yep. And all people that saying that they're your friends are really not your friends. Their actions will show whether or not they are your true friends or not. So with that being said, we're gonna start over here. Make sure you give them their information to follow you.
Follow me on TikTok at Hershey Sunday. My handle here is Hershey_Sunday. If you're watching on here, you see it on here. If y'all are watching on there, Hershey_Sunday. Hershey Sunday on TikTok. Back with the scoop. You'll see me do some celebrity gossip. Follow me on there.
And I am Miss Foodie. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Foodiesish. And we are definitely trying to get a bunch of people to. We're getting a lot of people together, and it'll be something that's similar to this, but we'll be at restaurants, and I'll do different events and different parties, so that we'll be able to create conversations and bring people together. So follow me on all social media platforms at Foodiesish.
Okay, I feel like I was putting on spot. I'm not ready, pineapples. Okay, follow me on Hustle Girl UNV, and that's on Instagram. And follow me at Planet Seeds of Promise, and that's on Instagram as well. And I don't know, coming soon, touch the titty.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Comingsoon.com.
And
yes, follow all of us. We are, listen, we love you all. I don't know, give me another sober day. Take it over.
Our bartender and
Dino, I'm never coming over here again. Okay? I just want to say I'm never coming over here again, okay?
Between these and the shots,
yeah, I'm never coming over here again. That's it. I'm breaking generational curses. I'm never coming over here again. And my son got his permit, praise God. And things are going well. So what I'm saying is I'm never coming over here again. Okay? And cheers, okay?
Okay.
Shout out to Dino.
Yes.
Okay.
So I wanted to thank you ladies so much for believing in me and making sure that you showed up and you came with some amazing discussions about this. Like, I really appreciate this so much. So thank the both of you for being able to, and they showed up on time. They did not show up on CP time. They were early, and I really appreciate that, because this was like something that is so dear to me. Like, I want to bring people together so where we can have these in-depth conversations while we are enjoying food and just, having a good time. So I am doing events all the time if you want to be.
And I'm taking leftovers too.
Listen, we got some food here. I did some bougie burgers and some French fries, and we still have more cocktails.
And I see a dessert. I see 2 desserts.
Yes.
But
Yes.
2 desserts.
Exactly.
I talked about the way she does.
right.
Yes.
I'm gonna get 2 desserts. And I'm gonna get some for my son. I'm getting 3 desserts.
So
2 for me, 1 for him.
This is not over with. As soon as we wrap with you guys, we're about to have some fun with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So do not forget, this is October Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Make sure you TTT.
Touch the titties. It matters.
It does.
It
really
matters.
does.
It matters.
Yes.
Aggressively. You know what? Consent. Get your permission slip signed.
Yes.
Because it matters.
Yes.
We'll talk about that after. We'll go into that
So
further.
we want to thank our bartender, Dino.
Thank you.
Shout out to Dino.
We got a social media manager over here.
Shout out to my sonny Brandon. Listen, he is my biggest supporter. He is my biggest cheerleader. He is my best friend. And I love my sonny. I love my son. And hopefully he don't judge his mom on the way home.
He probably will, but he's gonna look back at this.
And he's gonna know
like,
that touching the
my
titty.
mom had so much fun, and she was bringing awareness to different subjects as well.
But somebody gonna touch their
important.
titty. Oh yeah,
Somebody will.
gonna touch their titty.
Somebody will. He better not touch nobody's titty.
No,
Right.
you stay in school.
You stay in
Like we
school.
always say, consent matters.
Absolutely. He will stay in school. He is going to college. And if you like my sonny, you gotta send in the resume.
This is the last absolutely that we're doing. And
Okay.
Oh my word.
Toya is the reason for all of these
Y'all, I
absolutes.
say so many naughty words, it's ridiculous.
I do too, though.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
I've had times.
It is ridiculous. I say so many things that will absolutely get me sent to hell.
All right.
But
So you said it.
And she said it again. And again.
You know what?
And again. And again. And
At this
again.
point, she started all the time.
Take the bottle home, Toya. Take it home. It belongs to you. It does.
and we breaking generational curses.
We are.
We are.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
And we love you guys. I love you guys. And listen, y'all follow Alicia because listen, the fact that she is a real one. The fact that she reached out and listen, her whole thing was like uplifting women. She had no problem saying, listen, you inspire me. You watch me grow up. You this blah blah. Listen, she had me feeling myself. I was walking through the house like Alicia saying.
She's a motivational speaker.
I was walking through the house. Listen, I saw my husband. He was grateful to have me. He was grateful to have me. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Listen, so y'all make sure y'all follow her. And I'm so glad I showed up. And I am super, super proud of you. And listen, the world is your oyster. And step out on your dreams. And listen, anything Alicia I am, listen, I support. And listen, and who the hell is this body? Because you keep seeing all these goddamn lies. Who the hell is that?
Hey, boo.
Hey,
Put
boo.
my forehead all in the camera. Hold on. I can't see this lady.
Nah, Bobby think he's slick. He's trying to touch the titty. Come on,
Lady
Bobby, we are on to him. We are trying to break generational curses. You on something else.
Yes.
Bobby,
How you do it?
Bobby, cut it out. Listen, he said, I gotta meet her. Which one?
Oh. Wait, which one?
I'm done. Listen, I am done. Okay, listen. So listen, follow Bobby. Listen, what that was right there, that TikTok.
That was on Instagram.
That was
I had
Instagram.
switched from TikTok.
That was Instagram. Y'all follow Bobby on Instagram.
Follow him.
Follow him because he's
Good
trying to
friend.
shit.
This is
He's
amazing,
trying
you
to
guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love this. And we definitely want to do something again in November. So if
Yes.
you have anything that you want us to talk about, you'll see this group of ladies. We are amazing. We have so
We
much
really are.
knowledge to bestow upon you. So whatever it is that you want to do, I want to do something for families since November is a time that where a lot of families are getting together. And you know those November fights go down. So we
I can get for it,
definitely
too.
want to talk about something. So
When you
remember.
said advice on the people who don't make good side dishes, what are you saying?
That's
The people who make bad potatoes.
Who made the macaroni and cheese?
So
The
who made
macaroni and
the
cheese,
who made the runny
whatever
potato
that was-
salad?
It will cause a fight. It really.
Who
will.
made the runny potato
And the
salad?
macaroni and cheese, the potato salad, and the stuffing.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah.
It will always get the party started.
Listen.
So listen.
Listen, and then me and my kids come to your house and we don't eat nothing, just respect our worship.
Yes,
We breaking
understand.
generational.
Understand it. Thank you. Thank you, ladies,
Listen,
so much for
respect
coming
them,
out
okay?
here. She said what she said.
I said what I
Respect her
said.
wishes.
Respect our wishes.
And that's
We're
what she
okay.
said.
She said we're breaking.
We're okay. We're breaking generational curses.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We are definitely, the word absolutely was definitely one that I was not only guilty of saying, everybody else was guilty of saying. Planting Seeds of Promise, Hustle Girl University, Foodiesish, and Hershey Sunday with Hershey with the Scoop, baby. Make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you in November, baby.
Hey.
This is so much fun.
Oh my God.
We know we
this was
good.
So
We
much
know.
fun.